Hello again, everybody. This is Don Estep with Dale Johnson, Bill Hoover, and Fred Hall tonight from Middlesboro, Kentucky, as the Corbin Redhounds go against the Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro. This game is for the sub-district title. In other words, the winner of tonight's game will go on in-state competition, the playoffs. Corbin comes into this game with a record of 7-2. Middlesboro is 5-4. The Redhounds are about a 3-touchdown favorite in this game, but when it gets into a classic like this, you throw the records and the record books out the window. We've known teams to come play on emotion, and this is what we're expecting tonight from those Middlesboro Yellow Jackets. For the Corbin Redhounds, they come from a big win last week over a good football team, Kaywood, by a score of 7-0. Corbin, having defeated Somerset this year, if they win this game, would go on to play at home next week against Russell County, a team that they've defeated this year by 42-7. So this one is the game as Corbin goes against Middlesboro here tonight from Bradner Stadium, Middlesboro, Kentucky. We'll be back with the start of tonight's telecast right after these messages from our sponsors. The combined bands, Corbin and Middlesboro, playing our national anthem. Quite an ovation here tonight as the Corbin Redhounds come onto the field, and there you see our seniors going out. Bill Hoover, that's a great sight right there.
It's one of the most unbelievable sights you'll ever see in high school football. A lot of people, and then most people in the Corbin area, realize what it means to a senior to play is perhaps his last game as a senior for the Corbin Redhounds. And we're out there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 seniors strong. And those seniors know that this perhaps could be the last game that they'll ever play for the Redhounds. And it's a very emotional situation.
Let's identify some of those. Number 79, Steve Griffith. Nick Creech, number 22. Chris Hart, number 30. Kyle Sipes, number 57. 67, Jeff Crook. 32, Scott Miracle. 70 is Kent Carter. 15, Kyle Jones. 91 is Tim. Well, we have a change. I don't know who 91 is.
Now we got 64, Paul Jackson. We got 75, Mark Hensley. We got number 26, Dale Fox, and number 5, Mike Jackson.
So we have not been given that number 91 heretofore, so I really can't identify that senior. Oh, it's an 81. All right. As we welcome the people on WYGO listening here tonight to our football game between Corbin and Middlesboro. It's an 81, rather, that's Jim Lacefield, right. I thought it was a 91 the way his jersey was crimped there. Those are seniors out there tonight that we were identifying for the people here from Middlesboro, Kentucky. It's Corbin and Middlesboro in the big district game, and there's quite a bit of an emotion here. The stands on our side of the field filled with Red Hound supporters are completely packed. They're standing around. And over across the way, I think we have a capacity crowd also for Middlesboro. So it's all on the line here tonight, and the fans are reacting to it.
I'm so excited. You know, I keep reading the articles that sometimes you put in the paper and some of the things that you say on the radio from the standpoint that it's hard to get up for every game, but I don't think there's going to be any problem tonight, Don, from the standpoint of being up and realizing what this game means and what it means to not only the Corbin Red Hound football team, but also to the entire community of Corbin.
Middlesboro has won the toss, elected to receive. Back deep will be Donnie Grigsby, wears jersey number 2, along with Denny Turner wearing jersey number 4. Kicking off for Corbin will be Brian Metzger, number 55. So we're about ready to get this game underway. The winner of this will go on to the state playoffs to play Russell County next week on their home field. Corbin and Middlesboro football, the final regular season game of the year for both teams. Here's Metzger approaching the football and the kick. It'll be taken by Grigsby. Grigsby straight upfield, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And really pushed back with a ferocious lick.
Brian Metzger hit him and drove him 3 yards deep into their area.
So that means now that Middlesboro will start the first offensive series here tonight. As they get the ball at their own 28-yard line. The quarterback is Travis Powers, has a double wide out to the right side. Powers immediately back to throw, shoots it across too hard, intended for Grigsby, his wide receiver to the right.
You can see some of the emotion here in the first play here. The quarterback went ahead and took the ball and tried to hit a quick out pattern to the receiver from Middlesboro, and just, you know, the adrenaline's so high right now. They're going to have both teams evidently are probably going to have to refine this and get down to a level that they can play with.
It'll be second down and 10 now for Middlesboro from their 28-yard line. Once again, it'll be Grigsby going wide to the right. Also, Scott Stallard split at end to the right side. From the 28-yard line, Powers sends Grigsby in motion to the left. A long count. Powers looks, throws it across the middle, intercepted. There goes Ferris. Ferris has returned it to about the 22-yard line. Tremendous interception again by Kelly Ferris, number 7.
That's called preparation for a football game right there. Quarterback took the ball, made his 2 steps back, went ahead and released the football, threw it just as hard and as firm as you could throw it, and Kelly Ferris was right there to make the interception.
His mother a moment ago said, make sure you keep that camera on number 7 tonight. No doubt about it. With plays like that, we'll have it on him all night long. An interception for Corbin by Kelly Ferris, and the Red Hounds will get the football at the Middlesboro 23-yard line, 1st and 10. So the Red Hounds come out in that power set. Once again, for the first time in about 3 weeks, Toby Stevens is back in our lineup at a halfback position. It's Fox on the first carry. Fox at the 20, cuts back to his left. He's at the 15. Fox down to the 12, and finally goes down.
Boy, I tell you what, you talking about adrenaline pumping out there tonight. Dale Fox, I've talked to him 2 or 3 times this week. He said, hey, what do you think? What do you think? And I said, well, you know, it's going to be a tough ball game. He said, hey, I remember last year. I remember what happened to me last year in the Middlesboro ball game that kept me out of the playoffs. And he said, it's my turn. It's my turn. I'm healthy. I'm ready. I'm there.
11 yards on that play, and a Corbin first down to the 12-yard line of Middlesboro. Fox, tailback position, Creech to his left, Hart the up back. As Mike Jackson, the quarterback, goes under, gives to Fox again, goes outside in to the left. He's hit at the, crosses the 10, the 5, touchdown. Fox shook him off, went in for the score on the second play from scrimmage.
Exactly what you said. There it is. He was hit at the line of scrimmage. He was hit just beyond the line of scrimmage. His adrenaline, his enthusiasm, his effort carried him on in the end zone.
12-yard touchdown run. Fox puts it up Corbin takes the 6-0 lead. We've only played a minute and 26 seconds of this football game. Pass interception by Kelly Ferris. Fox on 2 runs. Now the try for the point after touchdown. It's up. It is good. There's timeout with the score. Corbin 7, Middlesboro nothing. For the kickoff again by Brian Mesker. Once again, Grigsby will be deep along with Turner for Middlesboro. Corbin leading by 7-0 after a minute 26 of play. Here's Mesker's kick. Grigsby will back up. He'll take it at the 3-yard line. Straight up field he comes now. 20, 25, and down he goes at about the 28-yard line, about the same spot a moment ago.
Steely absolutely took him right out from underneath his body that time. Steely came downfield and played kamikaze and made an excellent tackle on the kickoff that time.
So once again, Middlesboro will line up from their 28-yard line, 1st and 10. A moment ago, they tried a pass play that was too wide. The second play, they had it intercepted. The same two go to the right. Grigsby along with Stallard. Man in motion now. He resets. That would be Turner. As they try the running play, and Stallard will get a couple of yards across the 30, maybe to the 31-yard line.
Tackle that time made by Nick Creech in there. Nick Creech playing that linebacker position. Middlesboro is going to go ahead and try to do that option play. And they also, if everybody remembers last year, they tried to spread everything out, and they go ahead and hit those quick passes. That time Nick Creech read the play well, and good preparation. He was there on the play.
Give them 4 yards. They've spotted the ball at the 32, 2nd and 6. Turner resets again to the right. The handoff is given to the fullback, and about a yard, and that's all, as Corbin reacts very well.
Nick Creech, Jeff Crook, and in there on the bottom of that, too, Sumu, Steve Griffith.
Yes. The gain is good to the 34-yard line, and the Yellow Jackets will be faced now with 3rd down and 4 for the first down. Quickly into the Corbin lineup, Carpenter, who hasn't been there for quite a while. He's been out with an injury, but he's in on this play now. Here's the 3rd down play. Powers throwing his pass. It is complete this time, and Ferris will take the receiver, Stallard, down up around midfield.
That's what Middlesboro is going to have to try to exploit against us, and it's the same thing that they did with such success last year. They've got to hit those quick out patterns. The quarterback spreads everything out. Had a quick out pattern that time. Kelly Ferris played the ball well, but it's outside and the completion for Middlesboro.
Up to the 48-yard line. That will be Middlesboro's first down on a 14-yard pass play. So the football on the far right hash mark as they have it at the 48. Once again, the double wide out to the right side. Powers, the quarterback, fakes it into the middle. He's back to throw. Let's go long. He has a man out there. Does he catch it? I believe he did, near the 10-yard line.
Perfect execution that time by Middlesboro. They went ahead and faked the dive play first, faked the first man through. Quarterback went ahead and made him a 2 or 3 quick drop back, threw the ball out there, and the receiver just absolutely ran underneath it. Froze our secondary enough that they had to play the run. Fine play, fine reception.
Well, that was some reception by Donnie Grigsby. We'll wait to see where they spot it. It will be very deep in Corbin territory. Let's call it at the 9-yard line, Middlesboro's second first down. That pass play would have been good for 41 yards. Now, double wide out again to the right. 1st and goal from the 9 as they put it right into the middle to Turner, and Turner hops in there for a couple of yards to about the 7.
Tackle made in there by Sumu along with Toby Stevens, I believe, on the tackle that time.
Middlesboro will have its 2nd and goal to goal. They've spotted it at the 8. We're working in very, very cramped conditions here tonight. Matter of fact, they wouldn't let us put our camera upstairs where we'd have a better vantage point. Weren't treated too well here tonight when we showed up, so we're doing the best we can. 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. The quarterback, Powers, will keep it. Powers will get it to about the 6. A fumble. Corbin's got it. Powers fumbled the football. The Red Hounds come up with it.
I can't tell who came up with the football. We've got everything in a stalemate inside. Anytime Middlesboro tries to come inside there, we're playing that well. But the thing that they're doing, if they go ahead and freeze that thing inside, they've got the option to go outside. They've got the option to go ahead and drop that ball out there. That time we came up with it. Big play by the Red Hounds.
So Corbin will take over offensively now. We'll see they have spotted the ball at the Corbin 4-yard line. Corbin's second offensive series. They ran 2 plays on the first one and scored the touchdown. Now, at their own 4-yard line, Mike Jackson, the quarterback, goes under. Jackson back. He gives it to Fox. Comes right, comes back left, up to about the 9-yard line. Got some 5 yards.
Well, Middlesboro going ahead. They're playing Dale. They're playing Dale on that play. They went ahead and came up and made the stop on that, but still we picked up necessary yards on that, about 5-yard gain.
So gets it away from our own goal line. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for the first down as Fox has pushed it forward to the 9. Corbin backfield now has Fox at tailback. Press hard ahead of him. And the blocking back to the right side will be Nick Creech. Once again, it's Fox. Fox straight ahead as he gets near a first down, up to about the 13 or 14-yard line.
Ken Carter doing his job on that side, along with Sipes, along with Lynn Reeves that time. Dale Fox just fell in there behind him that time. We're trying to get it out there. We've got 3rd and 1, short yardage here.
So just a yard shy of it at the 13-yard line. 3rd down and 1 for the Red Hounds. As a matter of fact, it's going to be close enough for a measurement. This game tonight being presented by Pepsi Cola, the choice of every Corbin generation. He's short by about 6 inches of getting the first down, so Corbin will have it 3rd down, less than a yard to go. 7 minutes and 15 seconds. We're in the opening period. Corbin leads it by 7-0. The Red Hounds getting a pass interception and 2 runs by Fox to cover the 23 yards and scored the touchdown. Middlesboro came right back, but Corbin stopped them when they fumbled at the Corbin 4. Now we're at 3rd down and less than a yard to go. Both ends are in tight. Jackson sets his backfield. Out of the eye, strong to the left side. It'll be Fox. Fox runs outside in, gets the first down as he crosses the 15 up to near the 17-yard line.
First down that time. Dale went ahead and picked up a couple of 2 or 3 yards there and picked up the first down for us. I think something needs to be mentioned right now. If we go back to last week and in that tough ball game we played with Kaywood, Kelly Ferris came up in a situation there in the first half, came up with an interception that set up a score for us. Here it is tonight. Kelly Ferris, the same player again that makes the big play for us. It's put us up 7-0.
At the 17-yard line, the Red Hounds will have it 1st and 10. And let's see. A couple of yards up to about the 19 as Hart gets the call.
Now, Chris Hart, and on that quick pop play there, he went ahead and picked up, it looks to be about 3 yards there.
So the Red Hounds looking at 2nd down. Hart is the first player other than Fox to carry the football for Corbin tonight. Now we have Kyle Jones splitting wide to the left, Steely wide to the right side. At the 19-yard line, 2nd down. They give it up the middle, and this time Fox will find the running very slow because he tries to penetrate right up the middle of the line, gets over the 20 to about the 21.
We spread everything out that time. We had Kyle Jones wide to the left side, and we had Steely wide to the right side that time. Tried to go ahead with a quick pop in there to Fox, but evidently Middlesboro is keen on Fox. They're going to watch him anywhere he goes, and it just didn't materialize. We've maybe picked up a yard and a half.
The ball at the 21-yard line and a big 3rd down play for Corbin right here. 3rd down, call it about 7 for the first down. Middlesboro jumps off sides. That will help immensely. They got into that neutral zone, and that'll cost them 5 yards.
Well, I tell you what, if that was planned that way, that's going to be an excellent call because we're going to have a 3rd and 1 situation there. I just went ahead and Mike Jackson went up there and drew them off sides that time. They jumped right up in that neutral zone.
Cost them 5 yards, and we'll put the ball up to about the 25-yard line. So we're going to be looking at 3rd down, a couple of yards to go for Corbin, leading by 7-0, 5 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the first period. The Red Hounds trying to push it away from their own goal. They started this drive at the 4, now up to the 25. Third down, 2 for the first down. It's Fox. Fox gets the first down, 30, 35, slides down, might have gotten more as he gets across the 35-yard line.
I tell you what, if he kept his feet that time and he was able to make that cut, and if he'd broke that, he would have been gone to the races.
So he moves it from the 25 to the 35, and that will be Corbin's 3rd first down of this football game. Dale Fox has carried the ball every time but one tonight. So for Fox, he's carried 6 times and gained 35 yards. Here we go, just over the 35-yard line. It's going to be Fox again. No, that's Toby Stevens. Stevens gets 5, maybe 6, as he crosses the 40-yard line.
Toby been out a couple of weeks there, and that time he went ahead and had the call. You know, that's the only other runner besides Hart and Fox that's carried the ball tonight, and he ran with authority that time. He ran like he'd been out for 2 weeks, and he's very hungry.
So the Red Hounds are getting much more favorable field position as they punched it out to the 41-yard line now. 2nd down and 5 for that first down. This is Fox. Fox left side, cuts outside in, lowers the head, gets up to about the 44, and that is all. It's going to be about 2 yards shy of a first down.
Middlesboro did a good job defending at that time. They had the corner or rover or monster, whatever you want to call it at that time. He came up and made the play. Dale had penetrated the outside that time, but evidently it was the corner that came up and made the tackle.
3rd down, a couple of yards to go for the first down. Fox has picked up 3 on that play. So the Red Hounds have been able to move it from their 4 out to the 44 now, and they're looking at 3rd and 2. 4 minutes, 20 seconds. We're in the opening period. The Red Hounds lead by 7-0. Standing room only crowd looking on tonight from Middlesboro. Jackson checks his backfield. Jackson goes back. He gives to Stevens, coming wide right. Stevens, I don't think he got the first down, Bill.
No, the play wasn't there. You know, I kept looking for Toby to come to the outside that time. He couldn't get outside. He went ahead and tried to cut it up, which a lot of people don't try to do, and it just wasn't there. Middlesboro defended it very well.
He got to the 45, needed to get just over the 45, so it's going to be 4th down and less than a yard to go. Corbin leading 7-0, and I would think we would kick here. Or are we going for it? We're going for it. Pardon me. Lynn Reeves out of the ball at center. This could be a long count to try to draw him off again. Let's see what they do. Jackson calls. Jackson keeps the ball. He has that first down. Jackson going to midfield. Jackson down to the 47-yard line of Middlesboro.
Well, I'll tell you what, you know, that's a real gutty call, to pull something like that. You know, he went ahead and faked to the first man through, went to the outside, looked like it was there for a minute, looked like it closed up. He went ahead and optioned the back that was trailing, went ahead and cut it up and got the first down. Excellent job.
So Jackson picks up the yardage and more. He ended up getting 8 yards on that play, and Corbin's 4th first down to the Middlesboro 47-yard line. Out of the wishbone now. As Fox gets the fake, Jackson will keep. Jackson coming right. He's at the 45. Jackson, stiff arms, goes down to the 41-yard line before he's upended. So Mike Jackson, the quarterback, 2 straight plays and ends up getting 6 yards on this run.
Travis Powers, number 7 from Middlesboro that time, the same player that starts as a quarterback and has for 3 years here from Middlesboro, absolutely stopped probably what would have been the biggest gain of the night. He made an excellent play by Middlesboro that time. Had not, Jackson been gone to the races.
Well, they've spotted it at the 40-yard line, so give him 7 on that play, and Corbin 2nd and 3. Here's Jackson, ready to go now. Jackson will leave it with Fox, following the interference of Creech off that left side. I believe he got the first down as he moves it into near the 36-yard line of Middlesboro.
What people got to realize, Middlesboro really playing this thing tough. You know, we're well scouted. Everybody in the state knows what we do and know what we do best. And here's Dale Fox coming out trying to make a play like that and pick up that necessary yardage. Middlesboro has made some super plays in this first quarter here, but it's going to be a measurement here, close for a first down for the Hounds.
So right near the 37-yard line, they'll bring the chains out to measure to see whether or not Corbin did pick up that first down. I believe they did. Yes, they did, and for the Red Hounds, that will be their 5th first down of this football game. So a very impressive drive underway for Corbin right now. Right now, they've used 12 plays on this drive that originated back at the 4-yard line. They're down to the Middlesboro 36, 1st and 10. Fox now will be the flanker wide to the right side. Jackson gives it to Creech. Creech hops across that line of scrimmage, crosses the 35, and made it to the 34.
Got everything you could get out of that, and probably 1.5 yards to 2 yards more. Nick Creech, excellent job by Nick.
That's his first carry tonight. Creech will get a couple of yards out of it, and Corbin will be looking at 2nd down and 8. In the opening period, 1:48 to go for the Red Hounds. Pardon me, it's 14 plays that they've utilized on this drive that's reached down to the 34-yard line. Scott Miracle wide to the right at end. Off to the left side will be Toby Stevens. Here's the pitch to Fox. Fox trying to find the cut room. He gets to the 30, and Fox is taken down inside the 30.
That's all you can get out of it. You can't get any more out of that than what he got out of it. Middlesboro played it as well as you could play it, and we still probably picked up 4.5, 5 yards on the play.
Middlesboro has had the ball for just 8 plays here in the quarter. For Corbin, that was their 15th play on this drive. That's taken it down to the 28. Give Fox 6 more, and Corbin will be looking at third down, a couple of yards to go for the first down. Now Fox is the flanker to the right side. Kyle Jones wide to the left. Here's the third down play. Creech gets the first down and more. Crosses the 25 down to the 21. A great run.
Playing with the spirit of ghost of Red Hounds past. Nick Creech.
Nick Creech has picked up Corbin's 6th first down of this drive. That's taken it to the 21-yard line. He got 7 on that play, and Corbin now, with just 44 seconds to go in the quarter, will have it 1st and 10 from the Middlesboro 21. Redhounds break out of the huddle. Both ends are in tight. Out of the eye with Creech set to the right side. Here's Jackson on the call, gives Fox on the pitch. Fox goes right, cuts back left, made a bad decision there. And Fox will go down behind the line, back at about the 32. Bill, we haven't seen him do that this year.
Well, Middlesboro did an excellent job defending the play. They knew what was happening, knew what was coming, and as soon as he hesitated and tried to break that thing back, he was in trouble. And what he needed to do, just go ahead and lay his head down in there and get what he could get out of it. It wasn't there, and it was a costly situation.
The loss will be 11 yards back to the 32, and Corbin will have it 2nd down and 21 as the first quarter has come to a close. So after 1 quarter of football tonight from Middlesboro, the score, Corbin 7, Middlesboro nothing. The Redhounds will begin this second period of play with 2nd down and 21 back at the Middlesboro 32-yard line. Now Stevens, Creech, and Hart in the backfield behind Jackson. Here's the fake into the middle. He'll give it to end around to Jones. Jones trying to find running room, gets to the 30 and out of bounds after a couple of yards.
Again, Middlesboro defended that as well as you could defend it at that time. You know, had a little deception there. Kyle coming with the end around that time. They read it pretty well. We blocked it as well as we could block it, and Kyle got as much out of it as you could get out of it.
So he gets a couple to the 30, and Corbin will have a 3rd down and 19 now. So 3rd and 19. The Redhounds have not gone to the air tonight, but watch out here. Scott Miracle last week had a great game against Kaywood. Leads the team in receptions. Miracle will be at end to the right side. Jones splits to the left. Steely is a flanker back to the right side. Here's the 3rd down play. The fake into the middle. Watch out. Jackson won't have a prayer. Almost does a wishbone back there as he's taken down at the 39.
Defensive preparation for Middlesboro for this football game is phenomenal. Now, I don't know that we do all those many things that deceptive, but Middlesboro has played a tremendous defensive football game to this point. Even though we've had ball control, they have played it. We're well scouted, and they know what we're going to do, and they're playing as well as you can play it.
That loss was back to the 39-yard line, a loss of 9, as Jackson went back, and he didn't have a prayer of getting it off. Now, a try for a field goal would be 55 yards by Metzger. Holding will be Kelly Ferris. Here's the placement down. The kick is up. It'll be far short. And it hits and goes into the end zone, and Middlesboro will get the ball at the 20-yard line. So we have a timeout now with 11:02 to go in the first half. Timeout on the score. Corbin 7, Middlesboro nothing. Middlesboro from the 20-yard line now. Powers will keep, and Powers will go down after a couple of yards. So Middlesboro has the ball for the 3rd time tonight, as Powers has moved it forward 2 yards to the 22. Bill, we kept that ball 20 plays on that last drive.
Well, I tell you what, we kept it. It's kind of like, you know, Jerry Claiborne's wide tackle 6. You know, we keep it and we get down into some area there where we're not supposed to do anything more than that. Middlesboro's played as good as you can play it. Last tackle, by the way, was made by Sumu and Nick Creech.
Middlesboro 2nd and 8 now from their 22. As Powers goes under, Powers fakes it into the middle. He'll pitch back, and the pitch man takes it up that sideline, knocked out of bounds after crossing the 32 or 33-yard line. That was Turner, who is a scat back, showed us a moment ago on that pass reception how he can fly.
Well, he picked up first down. Hedge Foley came over and made an excellent tackle that time, knocked him out of bounds, and Toby Stevens was closing on the play, but it was good execution that time of Middlesboro.
They got it to the 34-yard line. That's a pickup of 12, and for Middlesboro, that will be their third first down of this football game. At their own 34, double wideouts to the left side for Middlesboro. Grigsby and Stallard as they try it in the middle, and there's absolutely nothing there.
Mark Hensley knocked him down with part of his body that time. He didn't lock up, and he didn't get a good shot at him, but he ran into part of Mark Hensley's body, and he went down immediately.
So there's no gain on the play at the 34. Middlesboro will have it second down and 10. Corbin leads 7-0, 9:58 to go in the first half. Grigsby will come wide to the right side, along with Stallard on the 2nd and 10 play. Powers is back to throw. Powers looking. Now he shoots it off to the sideline. Got his man who goes out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Scott Stallard caught the ball and stepped out of bounds.
We're playing cushion that time. Kelly's playing cushion with him. They went ahead and they ran had twins to this side, and they went ahead and ran the out man ran a good out pattern that time. And Kelly went ahead and let him catch the ball, and they're going to go ahead and close on him. Coach Adams down there screaming about it, but Kelly played it, I guess, played it, give him the benefit of the doubt that time. Kelly came up and made the play.
So he got a first down, a pass play good for 11 yards, and Middlesboro's fourth first down at the 45-yard line. Wideouts to the left side. Powers is back. Powers looks. He throws it incomplete into the ground, intended for Grigsby again, but Grigsby couldn't get to it.
They came back and did the same thing to the opposite side that time. They had twins to the other side that time. That time they tried to go to the inside man. The inside man ran the out pattern. The outside man tried to take things and go ahead and run everything off the line of scrimmage. Ball was thrown into the ground.
Well, the Yellow Jackets will have it now from their own 45, 2nd and 10. Corbin leads it by 7-0. Once again, it'll be Grigsby and Stallard split to the left side. As Powers goes under, here's Powers dropping back to throw, looking, he's being chased, and down he will go. Great jersey tackle by Griffith.
Sumu is what he told me to say. That's Steve Griffith.
Let me tell you a little bit more about him. Wears jersey number 79, 6 foot, 205-pound senior. And did he ever do the job there? He drops Powers back at the 38-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 12. And now Middlesboro will be faced with third down and 22. Pardon me, I said the 33-yard line is where he dropped him, a loss of 12. Now the double wide out to the right side, Grigsby and Stallard. Here's end around. It's taken by Grigsby, trying to cut the corner, and does he get taken down after about a yard?
Goodness gracious. We got Kyle Jones, we got Shannon Sams, and we got Hedge Foley. All three of them there made an excellent play that time on that end around.
Got it up to the 34-yard line, and Grigsby almost had his head taken off. So now Middlesboro will have it fourth down and 21, and they're in punt formation. 2 men deep for Corbin. It'll be Hoover and Steele. Hoover will field the football. Hoover watches it go over his head and tries to get out of the way now so it won't touch him, as it's going to be downed at about the Corbin 22. So with 8 minutes and 16 seconds to go in the first half, we have a timeout. The score, Corbin 7, Middlesboro nothing. From their own 23-yard line. Straight up the middle comes Fox. Fox gets it to about the 30, but I believe that play had been blown dead. Corbin set to go from their 23-yard line. Will get a 5-yard penalty on the illegal procedure, so they'll be looking at first down and 15. The ball is put back to the 18-yard line. 8 minutes, a second to go here in the first half. Corbin leads it 7-0. On that interception by Kelly Ferris and 2 runs by Fox, totaling 23 yards. Corbin scored with 10 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the first period. Metzger added the point after touchdown, and that's where we are right now. Middlesboro threatened, but they fumbled at the Corbin 4. The Red Hounds kept the ball for 20 plays and then tried a field goal. Middlesboro came back kept the ball and kicked it to Corbin, where they stand right now at the 18-yard line on 1st and 15. As Jackson calls, Jackson will pitch out to Fox, trying outside in, cuts inside now, lowers the head, gets across the 20 to about the 24, so he gets about 6 yards back.
Well, you got 2 or 3 people there. You got the defensive end that's playing as well as he can play it. You got a linebacker, you got a corner, and then you got all the pursuits that's coming there. Dale picked up as much as you could get out of the play that time.
They have spotted it down at the 23-yard line, the original line of scrimmage, so give him 5, and Corbin will have it 2nd and 10. Fox has carried the ball 11 times already in this football game. Make it 12 as he gets the call this time, as he gets free from one at the 30, 35, Fox to the 40, 41-yard line.
If he got through traffic, it was over. If he'd got through traffic, because he penetrated everything we just got through talking about that time, and one man made him cut back. When he cut back, pursuit caught up with him.
18 yards on that play for Dale Fox, and a Corbin first down, and a big one it was. That's their 7th of the ball game, all the way up to the 41-yard line. So Fox carried the ball 12 times thus far, has gained 66 yards. He's going to get a rest right now as he waits on the sideline. Toby Stevens is the flanker to the right side. 1st and 10 from the 41. Creech will get it straight up the middle. Creech 45, midfield, and down to the 49-yard line of Middlesboro.
Running with such authority and such determination. Nick Creech, senior leader. You know, what can you say? You know, if anybody doubts anything about what a senior leader is doing out there tonight, Nick Creech is doing it for him.
They spotted the ball right at midfield, so give him 9 yards on that play, and Corbin will have it 2nd down and a yard. Fox remains on the sideline as he's been used frequently here tonight and still getting a rest. Creech is in the tailback slot. Jones wide to the left at the end. Toby Stevens split to the right at halfback. It'll be Creech. He gets that first down. Creech battles into the 46-yard line. He picks up 4 more yards.
Dadgum, what a player. Number 22, Nick Creech. Senior there. He goes ahead and picks up 3-4 hard yards that time for the Hounds.
Big ball game tonight. The winner of this football game will go into the state playoffs. For Corbin, that is their 8th first down of the first half. If Corbin wins here tonight, they would play Russell County, a team they defeated earlier this year by 42-7. They would play them at Campbell Field next week. But Russell County is a better team now than when we played them. They had suffered the loss of their quarterback just before the Corbin game. So the sub-district title on the line here tonight. See who goes into playoff competition. Here's Fox at the 40. Fox at the 35 to the 34 as Dale Fox gets about 12 more yards.
Boy, Dale's ready to play. He came to play. He's got Carter. He's got Reeves. He's got Sipes up there on this side. He's got Kyle Jones. He's got good blocking in front of him. Good team effort, and he's coming through there and picking up the yards that we need for ball control. Super job at Dale Fox.
Well, he ended up at the 34, but they've spotted the ball at the 36, so Dale gets about 10 yards on that play. And it's close enough for a measurement to see whether or not he got a first down, just inches shy. The Red Hounds would be looking at 2nd down and less than a yard to go for that first down. Capacity crowd looking on. We look down to our left now, and Red Hound fans have lined the fence. They have completely packed this side of Bradner Stadium. The Middlesboro fans lined the other side of the field, and they've packed the other side of the stadium. So, as usual, the big game of the year always boils down to Corbin and Middlesboro, and that it has done here tonight. Middlesboro 5-4 on the year, Corbin 7-2. The Red Hounds now 2nd down, less than a yard to go for that first down. Here's Reeves coming out over the ball at center. To his left is Sipes. To his right is Paul Jackson. And Will Sears, as the handoff is given to Toby Stevens. He bumps off one. He may go. Stevens at the 20, knocked out of bounds near the 10-yard line.
Oh, we've seen Toby run that away 3-4 times this year with the injuries that he's had. Super run by Toby Stevens. Golly, what he's done for us in this drive right here.
I thought he was going to be taken down after getting 3 or 4 yards, but he bumps off a defender and keeps moving, and he's taking it all the way down to the 9-yard line. That's a 27-yard run, and Corbin's 9th first down of this ball game. 1st and goal to go from the 9. Fox, Creech, and Hart in the backfield behind Jackson. It's going to be Fox. Fox trying to get out of the grasp of a player at the 5. He does and goes in to score.
Such strength, such power. Dale Fox made the play at the line of scrimmage. He would not be denied. He broke the tackle, went in the end zone.
So he slips right out of the grasp of a Yellow Jacket, and Fox has scored his second touchdown here tonight. This one coming with 5 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the first half, and Corbin now has taken a 13-0 lead. The try for the point after touchdown will be coming now as Ferris will hold and Metzger will be kicking. Toby Stevens and Dale Fox both were able to get away from defenders and go into for good gains. The kick is up. The kick is good. So with 5:23 to go in the first half, we have a timeout on the score. Corbin 14, Middlesboro nothing. Ready now for the kickoff. Brian Metzger has teed the ball at the 40, and he's ready to kick. Grigsby deep along with Turner as the kick will go to Grigsby in the end zone. And so he really put the foot into it that time, and Middlesboro will not be able to return it. They'll get the ball at the 20.
That's a super job that time. Metzger kicked that ball down there real close to the goal line. The boy went back in the end zone and retrieved it that time. And they went ahead and nullified it, brought it out to the 20-yard line. Excellent job by Metzger, and got a good field position for the Hounds now.
So Middlesboro will take it for their 4th offensive series from their 20-yard line. Super football game underway here tonight. All the enthusiasm you would ever want in a high school football game being displayed out there by those two teams. Double wide out again to the right side will be Stallard and Grigsby. Turner resets in the backfield. Powers gives to Turner. Turner slips through the first wave, then finally taken down after getting 10 yards to the 30.
It's a good play by Middlesboro that time. Hedge Foley came up and closed on that play, made the tackle that time. It was an excellent job by Middlesboro. The back at the line of scrimmage good blocking at the line of scrimmage. They picked up probably 5 yards on the play.
Let's see, Bill. They get 10 yards and a first down up to the 30-yard line. That is Middlesboro's 5th first down of this football game. Again, the double wideout comes to the right side. Powers goes under from the 30 on 1st and 10. He gives it to the first man through, and he'll get maybe a couple of yards, and that'll be it.
We got our showstoppers in there right now. We got Carpenter, we got Jones, we got Crook, and we got Creech was in on the play that time.
The ball carrier, Sim Blake, is able to pick up a couple of yards to the 32, and the Jackets will have it 2nd and 8 now. Again, Grigsby and Stallard come right. 2nd and 8 with 4 minutes and 28 seconds to go in the first half, and Corbin leading 14-0. Here's Powers on the option. Powers will keep the ball, and down he'll go after getting about 3 to the 35.
Jim Lacefield, math genius, number 81 for the Hounds, did a super job of reading the play that time. They came out with the option. Quarterback tried to turn in, break back into and cut grain on that, and Lacefield was right with him every step of the way. Super job.
The gain is good. They put the ball down at the 36, and Middlesboro looks at 3rd down and 4 for the first down. The clock is becoming a factor now here in this first half with 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go. The Jackets, a big play for them, 3rd down and 4. Double wide out again right. Powers back to throw. Powers looking now. He shoots his pass out. He's got Grigsby, and Grigsby goes down after getting a first down to the 43.
We cushioned him. I think it's Grigsby, number 2. We cushioned him pretty good, but Hart, Ferris, and Steele there as soon as he caught the ball, and when he got ready to turn, all 3 of them met him on the turn.
The gain is good for 7 yards to the 43, and that's 6 first downs for Middlesboro now. 3.5 minutes here in the first half. The Jackets at their own 43-yard line. Now on the hash mark to the right side of the field, the short side, Grigsby and Stallard will line up as Turner resets in the backfield. Now Grigsby is in motion to the left. Powers a long count as Powers drops back to throw. He's looking. It's that fly pattern for Grigsby. Down he goes and tries to get to it. Cannot. As he comes a little short on his pass, Powers didn't get it out there far enough for Grigsby.
I tell you what he did when he went ahead and made his turn out there. You know, had Foley going with him one-on-one that time, and he could not break by Foley. Foley defended that ball as good as you could defend it, and the ball was underthrown that time, and it was excellent coverage that time by Corbin and Hedge Foley.
It'll be an incomplete pass from the 43-yard line, and the Jackets have it second down and 10. Of course, that pass has stopped the clock with 3 minutes and 10 seconds here in the first half. Grigsby tried that fly pattern that got him about a 41-yard pass reception earlier in tonight's game. He and Stallard are lined up to the left side this time. The ball on the hash mark to the right side. Powers back to throw. Looking at the two. He gets by one and throws it, and Grigsby pays a price as he catches the ball. But boy, is he ever hit.
Shannon Sams, I tell you what, you don't play it any better than that. I got a flag back here. Got a flag. Shannon Sams did a super job that time defending the ball. He got there the same time the ball did, made a super hit. We got a flag back here.
Shannon almost took his pads off that time. He hit him so hard. Penalty marker was dropped. The quarterback, Powers, just did avert being dropped behind the line of scrimmage. He got the pass away. Now we're going to have to see what the penalty is. Matter of fact, is that our first penalty tonight other than that offsides? The encroachment penalty had been the only one prior to now, I believe. And now Middlesboro will get an option here as the line of scrimmage is the 43. They had it second down and 10. The pass play was good for about 5 yards, but of course they're going to wipe that out and step off the penalty now. The clock arrested with 2 minutes and 51 seconds here in the first half as Corbin leads it by 14-0. It will be a major penalty against Corbin, 15 yards. That has put the ball down to the Corbin 42-yard line. 15-yard penalty will give Middlesboro their 7th first down of this game. It's called a personal foul. And the Jackets are set to go now with their double wideouts left in Grigsby and Stallard. Here's Powers. On the first down play as he's under. Powers is back to throw, looking to his left. He'll throw that fly pattern again to Grigsby. Nobody can get to it. Shannon Sams playing on Grigsby that time.
He played it well. He needs to get a little tighter to him. He played as well as he could play at that time. I'll go back to the play before. I want to go back to that because Shannon played that so well last time, and so did Foley. As soon as the ball was released last time, we watched the fly of the ball, and evidently right after that happened, we had somebody that made contact. And then it's the only flag I think that we've had tonight. You couldn't really tell it, but you hate to think that it happened in a situation like that sustains this drive for Middlesboro. Again, I don't think we have a Huff or a Bird, either one, on our football team, and that's the last time I remember a call like that.
Middlesboro will have it at the Corbin 42 now. Second down and 10, and the double wideout comes to the right, the short side of the field on this play. In motion goes Grigsby to the left. Powers, long count. Powers drops back, looking to his right. He'll let it air out to the right side, and Kelly Ferris goes up and knocks it down.
Don't play it any better. Pros don't play it any better than that. Kelly did a super job that time.
The intended receiver was Stallard down at the Corbin 10-yard line. The pass play goes incomplete. It'll be at the Corbin 42, 3rd and 10 for Middlesboro now. 2 minutes and 39 seconds here in the first half. Corbin leading it 14-0. The winner of tonight's game goes to the state playoffs. And that's why there's so much on the line here tonight from Middlesboro, Kentucky. This is Down East up with Bill Hoover, Fred Hall, and Dale Johnson on WYGO in Corbin and Channel 11, Southern Cablevision. Corbin's 10th game of the year, likewise for Middlesboro. The Red Hounds are 7-2. Middlesboro is 5-4. But as I said earlier tonight, you throw those record books out the window when these two teams get together. Here's the 3rd and 10 for the Jackets from the Corbin 42 now. Powers back to throw. He's running now. He's going to be hit. He's going to be taken down back in his own territory.
Kyle Jones played that as well as you could play it, along with Mark Hensley. Kyle sits right there. He just waited for that play to materialize. Quarterback made an excellent fake, came out. We are well prepared for what they're trying to run.
Well, they will spot the ball at the 49-yard line. It would be a loss of 7 in Corbin territory. But that's going to be 4th down and 17 for the Jackets now with 2 minutes and 22 seconds here in the first half. Steele and Hoover are deep for Corbin as Middlesboro Stallard goes into punt formation. He'll be standing back at his own 40-yard line. Now, the officials, well, we're going to have a timeout here. So, with 2 minutes and 22 seconds in the first half, timeout on the score is Corbin 14, Middlesboro nothing. Middlesboro goes in punt formation. Stallard drops back deep. He'll be standing at his 37 right now as the two deep men for Corbin, Hoover and Steely, are standing inside the 10-yard line. 4th down and 17. Here's the snapback. It's a good one. He'll get it out of there without any problem. A high kick, and Corbin's going to let it hit and roll. It will take a Corbin bounce. Well, really nobody's bounce. It just rolls laterally across the field to the left side, but not a very long kick. It'll be near the Corbin 20-yard line. And the Red Hounds get set to go from there. For Corbin, this will be their 4th offensive series of this football game. They've scored on 2 of the 3 thus far. On their first series, and then on their third. And then on their second series, they kept the ball for 20 plays and did not score. So Corbin's offense has really maintained ball control in tonight's game. They're ready to go now at about the 20-yard line. As Jackson will give it straight ahead, and that's Stevens running hard across the 30 to about the 31.
Toby's still running with that authority that he ran that last play on, which set up that last touchdown for us. Toby did an excellent job.
Bill, we've missed him. He's been out with an injury, and after missing about 3 football games, coming back, he's looked good tonight.
Well, we got Dale Fox back there, and he's running like a house on Friday night. We've got Toby Stevens, and he's back there, and he's got all that enthusiasm. We got 22 Nick Creech. He's a senior. He knows what it is. You got Derby Hart back there. They're all doing the job.
He got 11 yards on that play for Corbin to the 31-yard line, and for the Red Hounds, that is their 10th first down in the first half. Jackson now. Jackson will give to Creech, and Creech protecting that ball, pushing it straight upfield for just about 2 yards, as the clock says a minute 22 now in the first half.
They just went ahead and stopped Nick in there that time. We got close to. All right, we're second and 9 now.
Red Hounds, of course, watching that clock, wanting to protect it and protect that 14-0 lead as they just now break out of the huddle. 53 seconds to go in the first half. From the 33-yard line, 2nd down and 8 for the first down. Is Stevens, as Stevens is tripped up after getting a yard or 2. So now Corbin will be looking at a 3rd down and 7 situation. And obviously, if they don't get the sufficient yardage on this play, they don't mind the clock running down of this football game. So the 15-yard penalty puts it up to the 48, and now 42 seconds to go in the first half. That clock now becomes our enemy rather than our ally when we had it in our own territory deep. Nick Creech will come wide to the left. The clock starts now after the placement of the football. Jackson, taking plenty of time, now goes under center. Jackson pitches back to Fox. Fox comes to midfield. Fox, feet taken out from under him as he gets into about the 45.
Well, number 5 that time, Middlesboro came over and went ahead and just knocked, like you said, knocked Dale's feet right from under him that time. We've got a timeout called, and Cotton's going to try to get this thing down here to the point where we at least have an opportunity to try to kick a field goal. I'm thinking that. We got 17 seconds to go. He calls the timeout. He's got something on his mind. We're going to try to put some more points on the scoreboard.
Well, 17 seconds to go. The ball at the Middlesboro 45. Let's see what Coach Adams has called now. Jones is split to the end to the left. Back to throw will be Jackson. He throws downfield. It will be intercepted. Grigsby gets it down at the 15-yard line with 10 seconds to go.
Grigsby did a super job that time defending Jones on it, and he came up with a super interception. They've got the ball at 10 seconds to go, and they're not going to get in field goal range. The only thing they've got to do is either kill the clock or they got to go ahead and try to Hail Mary.
All right, let's see what they do if they send Grigsby on that fly pattern that we've seen him streak on about 3 times in this football game. He and Stallard are wide to the left. The clock has started as they approach the line of scrimmage. 4, 3, 2, 1. They won't get the play off. That will be it. The Corbin Red Hounds will go in with a 14-0 lead here at halftime. And, Bill, we've got us a ball game.
Coach Adams, he's really up for this now. You know, he's excited. We've got a 14-point lead here at halftime. We've played an excellent football team. We've had ball control, but yet we've only got 14 points on the board. And Middlesboro's played it as good as you can play it. We're in a football game.
Corbin 14, Middlesboro nothing. We'll be back with halftime totals right after these messages from our sponsors. Redhounds are out and ready to receive our second half kickoff. As Middlesboro won the toss, elected to receive to start tonight's football game in what turned out to be a disastrous move on their part, because on their second offensive play, they gave it up on a pass interception. That led to the quick Corbin touchdown. And the Redhounds dominated first half statistics, leading by 14-0. Dale Fox will be the deepest man. To his right will be Steely, and to the left will be Hoover. Middlesboro will have Floyd Patterson kicking off, a sophomore. On the hash mark to the right side, has the ball teed at the 40-yard line, and our second half is ready to get underway. Oh, a very short kick going across the field where Miracle will catch it, and Miracle will be taken down at about the 35-yard line.
That's a super job. And for long we don't have anybody hurt over on that side. We've got one down, and they just cut him down. They cut him down like you're mowing grass over there. Somebody trying to protect Miracle over on that side.
Well, if you wanted to go to a sure-handed player, Miracle's the one.
Is it Stevens? If it is, because Toby's ill all year, and they just absolutely came down. He was watching the fly of the ball. Miracle fielded the ball, and I believe it's Toby.
Corbin would have the ball at the 35-yard line. Toby Stevens, who had such a great first half, is down. He's been suffering with an injury throughout most of the year, and I think he had as good a first half as he's had all year.
Yeah, he did, and I tell you what, you know, if Redhound's got to realize whatever happened there. If it is Toby, you know, they got to go to another level and start playing. Okay.
It's not Stevens, so we're going to try to figure out. It's on the far side of the football field, so we really don't know. Let's see who could be up that far. Well, if it was Steely, boy, he really got up there in a hurry, because he was camped out on that side of the field way back deep, and that means he would have had to run up and try to provide some interference on that kick across the field that Scott Miracle handled. So, not having seen Middlesboro this year, I don't know if they have the ability to put it deep or not, but I don't know if that was a tactic to kick across the field or not.
Well, you know, last week, watching Kentucky play on a replay there last week, whenever they're playing Georgia, Georgia would go ahead and try to pull that little tactic there where they go ahead and kick that ball and try to get a high fly coming down into that short area there, where it gives them an opportunity to come down. If you misplay the ball, there's a chance they're going to pick up on the ball. If you do, they've got good coverage. You got good hang time on it. And Steely, if he did, you got to give him A for effort coming up, trying to make a play there and try to pick up a block for Scott Miracle.
As we said a moment ago, it is Steely, and it looks like he's got a pretty serious leg injury.
It appears that way, and you know that everything's free game when you come downfield like that. But at the same time, you know, Redhound's got to pick up on this, because that's a little bit of a cheap shot there. He comes up and makes a play like that on a high fly, and they're just coming down and cutting his legs out. As mentioned here a while ago, you know, that's illegal to block at that level, and especially on a play like that. He's very vulnerable. You can hurt somebody bad.
So Steely is off to the sideline now, and we're ready to go from the 35-yard line for Corbin, 1st and 10. As the handoff is given to Fox, Fox picking his way, gets about 10 yards. Fox near the 45.
Say what, you got good blocking on that side that time. They're going away from Carter and Sipes, so that's got to be on Crook and Hensley's side over there, and they're picking up good blocking along with Lynn Reeves.
He got 9 yards on it to the 44, and it's going to be 2nd and 1 for Corbin now. The Redhounds' offense has just been superb tonight. A couple of mistakes in the first half might have cost them one touchdown on a series, but other than that, they've been splendid. Here they go on the 2nd down and 1 play. It's going to be Fox again, gets that first down as he crosses up to near the 48-yard line.
Traditional Redhound football, power football, and Dale Fox is coming in there, and 2 carries, and you got the first down, setting the tempo here at the first half, and we're almost into good field position.
Up to the 48-yard line. That will be Corbin's 12th first down of this football game. Corbin leading it by 14-0. We're set to go now on the first down play as the handoff is given to Stevens. Stevens at the 45, Stevens at the 40. Stevens down to the 35 to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, I go back to July, first part of August, whenever I went down there and watched Corbin when they first started. And that's the Toby Stevens that I remember the first part of the summer running in that manner. He's running with such authority, you just really don't know where you're going to attack somebody that's that big and running that hard. And Toby's running with that kind of authority right now.
He crossed the 35 of Middlesboro. Let's call it the 34, so give him a 16-yard run. And Corbin's 13th first down of this football game. It's Fox this time. Fox coming left, butts heads. Fox goes down after getting about 5 to the 30-yard line.
Boy, I tell you what, just bring them on. You know, we're playing with that kind of enthusiasm, like, you know, and I hate to say this early, you know, you don't count your bridges before you cross them, you don't count your eggs before you hatch them. But now Dale Fox is running with authority like, who's next? Bring them on.
He put it down to the 30, so give him 4 on that play, and Corbin will have it 2nd and 6. Redhounds lead at 14-0. We're in the third period. 10 minutes and 17 seconds to go. Out of the eye now on the tailback side of it is Stevens. Stevens will get the call straight ahead. Here's Stevens sliding to his right, tried to get free as he goes into the 25.
I'll tell you what, he's following the blocking of Jackson on that side along with Mark Hensley. Now, Kent Carter's not in there. We picked this up. Kent Carter's not in there this half. We've got Jeff Crook and we've got Sipes on this side guarding tackle. On the other side, we've got Hensley and we've got Jackson. And that's where we're going. We're going right over the top of that. And Lynn Reeves in the middle.
Here's Carter on the sideline now without a uniform. He's in his street clothes. So he was injured apparently in the first half, and he's not playing this second half. Here's the handoff given to Fox, driving for first down yardage. I believe he got it to about the 21-yard line.
Well, Kent Carter's come out of the dressing room here. He's got his trench coat on, his blue jeans, his camouflage cap. You can't hardly pick him up there. You know, he's camouflaged. Only 6'5", 265 pounds.
First down for Fox now as he got 4 more yards, and for Corbin, that's their 14th first down. Got to be impressed with the way the Redhounds are running that football tonight. At the 21. Here's Fox at the tailback position. Creech and Hart ahead of him. The handoff is given to Fox. Fox at the 20 cuts back in and goes to the 18-yard line, some 3 yards.
I tell you what, you know, Dale's picked up, you know, some 1,000 yards this year, but I have not seen him run with the authority or the enthusiasm that he's running with here tonight. He's really fired up for this football game.
Fox has put it forward 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7, and right now a Middlesboro player comes up injured. That stops the clock with 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third period. So we have a timeout. Timeout on the score is Corbin 14, Middlesboro nothing. Corbin has the ball at the Middlesboro 18-yard line. The Redhounds lead it by 14-0. The big game. The winner goes on to state playoffs. The loser's season is ended. And the Redhounds' offense has been just so dominant in this football game tonight. Continues here in the second half as they've been able to move the opening kickoff from their 35 down to the Middlesboro 18 now. Here they come out of the huddle. This is the 2nd and 7 play. Jackson, he'll deal it to Stevens. Stevens makes that cut. Stevens 10, 5. Stevens touchdown.
Hey, number 46, I love you.
Oh. Dale, I want to tell you, that young man's 3 or 4 week rest has done him a lot of good.
I'll tell you what, if he ever learns how to handle a first baseman's mitt as well as he did on that run right there, boy, he's going to be super.
Oh, listen, another dimension has really shown up tonight, and number 46 for Corbin, how he has run that ball, and Toby Stevens has just gone 18 yards for the Corbin touchdown. Stevens makes it a 20-0 game. The try for the point after is good as Metzger tacks it on with 8:43 to go in the third quarter. So another timeout here for Middlesboro. The score, Corbin 21, Middlesboro nothing. Metzger kicking off. And he booms it. Grigsby goes back, I think, to the 1-yard line. No, he was in the end zone. So again, Metzger has put it deep enough to where Middlesboro will not get a run back.
I get so apprehensive every time I see the ball go in the end zone. If a player's got 1 foot in or if he's got both foot in, it's marginal. This year we've seen 2 or 3 times that the officials allowed him to come out of there with that ball. And that time I said, well, they're going to let him come with it. But no, on the 20-yard line.
So he had 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and Middlesboro will get the ball at the 20-yard line. This is their first offensive series of the second half. The Corbin offense took 7 plays to go, the 65 yards for the score. Middlesboro set to go. Powers, the quarterback. Powers back to throw, and he has a rush put on him and throws it into the ground.
Well, the big reason for that is that you got Mark Hensley and you got Big Sumo in there.
It'll be incomplete at the 20-yard line. Middlesboro 2nd and 10. I guess I should identify Sumu for those that really don't know. Is that all right, Bill? Steve Griffith, 6 foot 205 pound senior. Mark Hensley, number 75, 6 foot 205 pound senior. Middlesboro 2nd and 10. Double wide out to the right side. Turner resets to the right. Powers takes it into the middle, throws it across the middle, and it's complete for about 7 or 8 yards, but then a great tackle.
I tell you what, number 88 paid for it. Shannon Sams was right there, boy. He put the big Rydell right in his jaw that time. Shannon Sams, big time lick.
The ball will be placed down at the 29, so they get 9 yards out of it, and Middlesboro will have it 3rd down, a yard to go for the first down. Well, some hitting. I believe, well, I don't think we've had a game this year with the intensity of hitting that we've had in this game.
Halloween, you know, goblins come out, you know, full moon, you know, get all the goblins out, you know, and you get a couple of those things working for you, and it'll go that way.
Ooh, well, we wanted 3 or 4 more Halloweens if that's the case. Gee, tonight has been something. They're checking to see what the measurement, whether or not it's a first down. It is not, so Middlesboro will still have it 3rd down. Less than a yard to go for that first down. Corbin leads by 21-0. 8 minutes and 22 seconds to go. We're in the 3rd period. Corbin is a 3-touchdown favorite in this game, by the way, but you throw all those records out the window when you get these teams on the field because they play with so much emotion. Middlesboro set to go on this 3rd down play. Now let's see what they try here. As Powers goes under, Powers will give it straight ahead to Blake. And he got the first down as he pushes it on up to about the 33-yard line.
Nick Creech, Carpenter on the play that time. Creech initial tackle.
Yeah, glad to have Carpenter back. He's been out with an injury. Chaz Carpenter, 6'2", 234-pound sophomore. Spot playing a little tonight. He's been out for a while and getting the opportunity to put that number 71 back on. Middlesboro gets the first down to the 33, and for the Yellow Jackets, that's their first down of the second half and their 8th of the ball game. Wideouts to the right. Powers leaves it in the middle. He fumbles the ball, and Sumu is there.
Sumu, come on, Sumu, come up with that football. Sumu going our way.
Hey, he got it. Steve Griffith gets on top of the football, and Corbin has it on the Middlesboro fumble. Well, Powers never could find the handle of that football, and the Red Hounds have a chance now to really break this game open here with great field position. They'll have it at the Middlesboro 31-yard line. At the Middlesboro 31, Corbin 1st and 10. So Mike Jackson, our senior quarterback, goes under Lynn Reeves at center. Ball right in the center of the field. 7:39 to go, 3rd period. Here he goes, first man through. He'll pop it to him, and I think it's Hart. Hart will dig for a couple of yards, maybe 3.
Chris Hart, without a spike haircut, right in there picking up good hard yards for the Hounds that time.
He has put the ball to the 28-yard line, so give him 3, and it'll be 2nd and 7 for Corbin. Red Hounds on top, 21-0. Corbin has used the rush game tonight. They've only tried 1 pass play in this football game. Here we go, straight ahead. It'll be Creech. Creech won't find a hole, though. Everything's stacked up right in his path.
Boy, I tell you what, wasn't anything there. You know, you get in there and, you know, you didn't try to reverse anything. You just got to go ahead and put your head down. Sometimes it works that way.
So we've had Hart and now Creech. Maybe got a yard, though. Let's credit him with 1 to the 27, and Corbin will be faced with 3rd down and 6.5 or so yards to go for the first down. 6 minutes, 33 seconds here in the 3rd period. Here's the 3rd down play now. Jackson fakes. He's going to keep it. Around to the left. He cuts inside. Jackson digging for yardage. Won't get the first down as he crosses inside to about the 25.
got to give a lot of credit that time to number 75 for Middlesboro, number 75, Jeff Mike. He's a senior, 5'11", 201 pounds. The play was almost there, and he went ahead and cut back and made the play, stopped it before we picked up any more than what we did.
That play has gone for good yardage in several football games this year. Pardon me, he got inside the 25. Let's call it the 24, got 3 yards, but Corbin will be looking at 4th and 3 right now. 4th and 3. Back to throw is Jackson. Jackson looking. Uh-oh, he loses the football. Came right out of his hands when it looked like Scott Miracle had a path to the goal.
Well, he was going to pump. Daggone, you know, he's done that so often this year. He was going to go ahead and pump that thing, and the ball just rolled off his fingertips and went right into the ground. He was going to pump and then go ahead and throw it to Scott Miracle, let it air out, but it just didn't work. It just shot out of his hands.
So Middlesboro is able to withstand their fumble as they'll get the ball back at their 24-yard line. Mike Jackson couldn't hold the football, slipped right out of his grasp. He was waiting for Scott Miracle to get in the clear when the ball came free. So now Turner resets to the right side, double wide out right as Powers is on an option. Powers keeps the ball, and he'll get only a yard or so.
Boy, I'll tell you what, it's just not there. We got Carpenter, we got Hensley, we got Hart, we got Jones, we got Creech. They're all right there. You know, they're trying to run that option on that outside over there. It's just not there. I mean, the Hounds are shutting it off.
So at best, they get 2 yards to the 26-yard line. And the Jackets look at 2nd down and 8 for the first down. Stallard and Grigsby split wide to the right side. Powers goes under now. 5:09 to go in the 3rd period. Corbin leads at 21-0. Grigsby goes in motion to the right. Back to throw is Powers. He's being chased by Carpenter, and down he goes.
Oh, just let me have whatever I want for supper, because I'm going to have all I want. Carpenter.
I bet Carpenter really feels good now after missing all those football games with that injury, and the young man comes back to respond tonight with that play there, and the sophomore has down Powers behind the line of scrimmage.
Super job of the Red Hounds. They're playing at a level. I got to believe that, you know, whatever we did at Danville or whatever we did any time this year, you know, Corbin's playing by far right now the best ball game they played this year.
A loss of 5 back to the 21-yard line, and the Jackets have it now 3rd down and 14 for the first down. Back to throw is Powers. Powers looking. He shoots it out to the left, and it's incomplete. Stallard, the intended receiver. Ferris cut in front of him.
I got to like what Kelly did that time. He went ahead and cut in front of him. You know, it was a well-thrown pass. Ball went through his hands, but had it not been the well-thrown pass, Kelly would have had the interception.
So instead, Middlesboro will have 4th down and 14 from their 21-yard line. Stallard in punt formation. Here's the rush on it. Very poor kick. Let's see if it will get a roll. It does, a Middlesboro roll, as Foley backs out of there hurriedly to get away from it. It goes down to the Corbin 40-yard line.
Well, that's what Coach Adams wanted. You know, I thought Foley had an opportunity to pick the ball up, but he is well-disciplined, and he did what Coach Adams wanted him to do, let it go.
Hard to catch that kind of roll when it's bouncing up in the air like that, and so Foley backed off of it, and Corbin will get it with excellent field position at their 40-yard line. This will be Corbin's 3rd offensive series of the second half. 4:05 to go, 3rd period. The Hounds lead it 21-0. The winner goes on to the state playoffs. If it's Corbin, we'll be playing Russell County at home next Friday night. Toby Stevens is the wide out to the right side. In the backfield will be Fox and Hart. As Jackson calls, Jackson fumbles, picks it up, and he'll eat the football about 3 yards shy of the line of scrimmage.
Well, he mishandled a snap that time, and whenever he did pick it up, everything was right on top of him, so there was no opportunity to make any kind of play at all out of it.
Actually 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage at the 36. I've had trouble with their spotting all night tonight. He was pushed back for 4 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 14. Here's Nick Creech, a wide out to the right side. Middlesboro player jumped into that neutral zone. No call. Here's Fox zigzagging. Fox up to the 45 to the 47.
Boy, I tell you what, he's running with some reckless abandon. Boy, he hit the line that time. His feet are going every which way. He's trying to do everything he possibly can to pick up every inch he can pick up.
He gets about 11 yards on that run. Well, let's spot it at the 46-yard line. Give him 10. and Corbin will be faced with 3rd and 4. So he turns that lost yardage a moment ago into a 10-yard gain, and Fox will get a rest now. Here's the 3rd and 4. 2 minutes, 40 seconds, third period. Corbin leads 21-0. Out of the eye, strong to the right. Now Jackson goes back to have a word with Chris Hart. He calls, he gives. It's Stevens, stutter step, and then dives forward, and I think he got it. It's going to be very close. He crosses midfield and gets just into Middlesboro territory.
It's going to be close enough for a measurement, I'm pretty sure.
I thought perhaps he had hesitated a little long there at the line of scrimmage, and then he saw the opening and shot through it real quick like, and got the ball just over midfield. So we'll see whether or not Corbin will have the first down. If not, it would be 4th and short.
Well, you know, it looked like to me, that time Mike turned around, he said something to Chris Hart, and I'm questioning what he asked him or what he said to him. Who you got to block, the way they were lined up defensively. I think he had to tell Hart, who he needed to pick up on that in order to get Toby the yardage that we needed to get.
We're less than an inch to go. That's how close it is. The officials had to get down on their knees to examine it to see whether or not it was. So we're looking now at 4th down and about an inch to go for that first down. So Reeves out of the ball as Jackson will call. Jackson steps straight ahead, got the first down, and a lot of room to spare as he moves it to the 48-yard line.
Thanks to Lynn Reeves. Lynn Reeves, that's the answer right there. Lynn Reeves is in there. He's doing what he's supposed to do. 4th down, short yardage like that, he went ahead and made an excellent block.
For Corbin, that is their 15th first down of this football game. They have it at the Middlesboro 48 now. Corbin has been dominant in this football game tonight. Their offensive statistics are staggering. They've been able to put together a lot of drives. This one's to Stevens. Stevens shakes off a tackler. Stevens shakes off another as he goes to the 39-yard line. Stevens able to pick up about 9.
Big Toby running into tomorrow.
Boy, has he had some kind of football game here tonight. Toby Stevens refused to go down after being hit at about the 43, just kept digging for yardage and got it down to the 39, and Corbin will be faced with 2nd down, a yard to go for the first down. A minute 26, we're in the third period. The Hounds lead 21-0. And now they're, I think, going to have an official's timeout for an equipment problem as Kyle Jones is having his headgear looked at by the officials. So timeout with the score. Corbin 21, Middlesboro nothing. Hounds set to go from the 39. This will be Fox. Fox gets the first down. Fox just bruising people as he goes by them and gets it all the way down to about the 25-yard line. Dale Fox with another excellent run has Corbin's first down.
Well, I tell you, at Dale Fox, Dale's come up here tonight, and all of his runs over the course of his career, if you want to put a benchmark on what he's done for Corbin, you can measure it by that last run. Excellent 3rd, 4th, 5th effort.
Make it the 20-yard line. He got 19 yards on that run. Now Toby Stevens tries it off the left side, and he's knocked out of bounds after getting 4 or 5.
I hope Dale Fox I hope that his motivation is what's carrying Toby Stevens to do what he's doing right now, because both of them are running with the same kind of enthusiasm.
Let's see, I couldn't see the end result of that play. We're all sandwiched in this press box here, have very little room to do anything here tonight, as the home team got all the camera facilities upstairs. They didn't permit the visitors to have anything here. So Dale is down in the stands doing the filming of this game, and we're sandwiched in the small press box. Let's see, maybe got more than 5 yards. As he's crossed the 15, they will spot it at the 14. Toby Stevens has picked up 6, and Corbin will have it 2nd and 4 with just 38 seconds to go. We're in the third period. Corbin leads it by 21-0. Now I'll step outside the door here of the press box now, and I can see it a little better. He's down at the 13-yard line, so give him 7 on that run. All right, 2nd down and 3 for the first down. Mike Jackson goes under. Here's his play. Fox straight ahead, and Fox diving for the first down. May have it as he has to get to the 10-yard line for first down.
Well, short yardage into that time. We're trying to fall in there behind our offensive line. They've done an excellent job for us tonight.
No, he comes up shy. He got 2 to the 11, so it's now 3rd down, a yard to go for the first down. Corbin has scored in each of the quarters here tonight. 10 seconds to go in this quarter. As Mike Jackson will keep it, got the first down, sidesteps a man at the 5, and bumped out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Of Corbin first down.
Mike Jackson needs to be careful on a play like that. You know, you get out there and you get strung out on that sideline, somebody holding you up, and you're trying to fight to stay in bounds, and them trying to fight to get you out of bounds. You have an opportunity to get hurt, and we don't need that at this point in the season.
17th first down of the ball game for Corbin. He got it down to the 4, so 7 yards on that play for Corbin quarterback Mike Jackson. Jackson, 6 foot 171-pound senior, has run it to the 4, and Corbin has it 1st and goal with 2 seconds in the quarter now. The clock was stopped on the out-of-bounds play. Jackson calls. Jackson will give to Creech. Creech off that right side for the touchdown.
He fell in behind his block, and Nick Creech, big possum, and he possumed right on into the end zone.
Corbin has really looked sharp in this game tonight, as the Hounds have taken a 27-0 lead now, and they'll have the try for the point after touchdown as the 3rd period has come to a close. Metzger is 3 for 3 in this football game. Kelly Ferris will be holding. Here's the snap back, the placement down, the kick is up. He booms it out of there. And so it's good. At the end of 3 quarters of play, the score, Corbin 28, Middlesboro nothing. Ready now for the kickoff as Metzger will be kicking the other way now with Corbin ahead by 28-0. Starting our 4th period of play, he booms that ball down into the end zone again. It's an automatic touchback, and Middlesboro will have it at the 20.
I love it. I love it. You know, the adrenaline, all the enthusiasm, all the emotion, all the inspiration, everything is just really pumped here tonight. Redhounds have played probably the best football game that we've seen all year.
Middlesboro has had the ball twice this half. They've run 3 plays and fumbled, 3 plays and kicked. Now this is their 3rd offensive series. Total domination of Corbin in this game. They have played a superb game both offensively and defensively. Double wide out right side, Grigsby and Stallard for Middlesboro as Powers, the quarterback, goes under from his 20-yard line. He'll drop back to throw. He's looking for Grigsby across the middle. Intercepted. No, dropped by Stevens. It was a juggling act. Toby almost had it, and if he had have had it, it would have been a touchdown.
If he'd had his first baseman mid, he would have trapped that ball.
So it looks as if the Redhounds will enter playoff competition as their season now has come to what I think is their finest game of the year here in the final against Middlesboro, leading 28-0. The Jackets have it 2nd and 10 from their 20. Again, that double wideout goes to the right side. Powers back to throw. Powers looking. He'll fire it out of there, and it's over the head of the intended receiver, who was Stallard, upfield at about the 45. You still have to respect the ability of Middlesboro to hit on that long pass play, though.
Well, if everybody remembers last year when they came to Campbell Field, you know, they spread everything out, and they threw the ball very well. And if you remember, that was the game that we had some injuries that we incurred with some of our primary people like Dale Fox and Nooners Reedy. You know, they both suffered injuries during that ball game that cost us in the playoffs. But now they've got the ability. They spread that thing out. They can throw that football. Now, this quarterback right here started for 3 years for Middlesboro, and they do it very well.
He has with a 3rd down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Powers this time will try the running play that will get very little.
No, the Redhounds are just playing superb defense, superb offense, ball control, doing everything that we're supposed to do. The thing that I would like to see, and I'm not trying to coach them up here, the thing I'd like to see right now is to get some of our front runners out there and give our opportunity to some of our younger kids so we don't lose anybody between now and next week.
Quick snap. That could be a 5-yard penalty. Corbin didn't have everybody off the field, but I don't see a flag down. And the ball will roll into Corbin territory at the 38-yard line. Did you notice that, Bill, that we still had 3 or 4 players running off the side?
Well, I was running my mouth so fast I didn't see the quick snap. I heard you say it as I was running it.
I was quite surprised at what happened there, but the officials ignored it. And so Middlesboro has kicked the ball. They've had the football 3 times this half. 3 plays fumble, 3 plays kick, 3 plays kick. Now Corbin will get it for their 4th offensive series as the Hounds will take it at their 38-yard line. Corbin leading by 28-0, and just as you said, we do have some new people in there.
Jethro, Mel Chandler, number 34, picked up about 4 or 5 yards that time. Good, tough yards inside.
He's been out for a while, too, so that's the first time that little Mel Chandler has carried the ball in some time. 5'7", 175-pound sophomore, able to pick up 4 yards to the 42. 2nd and 6 for Corbin. Now Ben Hoover is playing that tailback position. Here's the 2nd down play. Hoover gets the call. Hoover comes off that left side. He gets across the 45 to the 46 and 4 more yards. Well, tempers may be flaring out there a little bit right now, and they're trying to break them up. But I like what Coach Adams has done here in letting Mel and then Ben come in there and carry that football like that and let some of these younger kids get a taste of what it's like to be in a football game against Middlesboro.
I just think they need to protect some of their front runners there. We just don't need to have anything happen to anybody that's in that front line position between now and the playoffs. We just don't need to let it happen.
Fox is on the sideline. He's had a tremendous night tonight. Here comes Kyle Sipes to the sideline. Corbin has it at the 46-yard line, 3rd and 3 for the first down. Now it's going to be Chandler. Chandler cuts the corner. Chandler at midfield down to the 45 and driven out of bounds. So Mel Chandler gets the Corbin first down.
Well, I tell you what, he wasn't on the receiving end. He was on the giving end. Good job by Jethro.
For the Red Hounds, that will be their 18th first down tonight. So you can see the steam of Middlesboro is kind of going out of their enthusiasm they showed in the first half. Corbin's domination, their abilities here in this second half, has pretty well kept the Jackets out of this game.
Yeah, and the last play or two here, we saw some activity out here. A little extracurricular activity going on by the Yellow Jackets. It's discouraging. They got seniors just as well as we got seniors. It's their last game here at Middlesboro for the seniors, and as emotions are running high.
This is Hart. Nice run up the middle. He gets it down to the 39-yard line as he gets about 5 more yards out of it. So Corbin continues to have a great rushing football game.
Well, I know Coach Adams said all week that everybody from Bell County, no matter whether you're from Lone Jack or if you're from Henderson Settlement or if you're from Pineville at Bell County High, Middlesboro, they'd all be here. They'd come out all the hollers up here this week to watch this football game. And, boy, I tell you what, we put on a show for them tonight. And Middlesboro's got a good football team. Not taking anything away from them.
2nd and 5 for Corbin now from the Middlesboro 39. The handoff will be given to Stevens. Following that interference, he tries to spin off people. Actually had made it down to about the 34, but when he made his spin, came back up to the 36.
Spun backwards instead of spinning forward.
And they're going to leave it right where it is. Matter of fact, the 37 is more like it, so he gets only 2 yards out of that. Let's get an idea of what people have done here tonight. Listen to this, Bill. Toby Stevens has 99 yards tonight. That's his best game of the year. 11 carries, 99 yards. 132 yards for Fox. He averages 134 a game. Here's Mel Chandler cutting up after going wide left, and he crosses the 35 and down to about the 32.
Excellent run by Mel Chandler that time. He went ahead and found his seam, made a good cut up. Excellent job. First down, Red Hounds.
That will be their 19th first down of this game. So these youngsters have come in behind Fox and Stevens and picked up right where they left off. Now it's Hoover in at the tailback position behind Hart. They have spotted the ball, at the 32-yard line. So that was a run of 5 yards a moment ago for Corbin's 19th first down. Just 8 minutes and 39 seconds to go. The Hounds lead it 28-0. And they have not disappointed anybody here tonight with the way they have played. Creech and Hart set in front of Hoover, and Hoover will get the call as he hits into the right side, crosses the 30, and gets to the 29-yard line, so give him 3 more yards. Daddy Bill standing next to me. I don't ask him to talk too much when his son is in there. So I'll comment that he is averaging 4.8 yards per contest per carry this year. In a limited role, Ben Hoover had carried the ball prior to tonight 13 times for 63 yards, an average of 4.8. He got 3 then. Straight up the middle, is that Chandler? Yes, crosses the 25 and goes down to about the 22.
Jethro looked like he was scouting for deer that time. He just ran through there like he meant to run through there.
Is maybe another Corbin first down. Let's see. They have put it down at the 22-yard line. He got 7 yards. It'll be close. And they say it's just shy of the 22. So third down, less than a yard to go for Corbin. Chandler remains in that tailback position as the handoff is given to Creech. Creech going outside in to the right. He drags people, gets by a couple, and then goes inside the 20 to the 18.
Possum said, just get on, I'm going to carry you a little ways here, and he did. Boy, he broke 3 or 4 tackles. Excellent run by Nick Creech.
Powers, who tried to stop him, is down. He's the quarterback. Moved it forward 5 yards for Corbin's 20th first down of the football game, and Powers gets up and he'll be all right. Corbin on top, 28-0, 7 minutes, 25 seconds to go. And we're going to be seeing you next week at Campbell Field in Corbin as the Red Hounds take on Russell County for the second time this year. Bill, I have a feeling, though, Russell County is going to be a little better than what we saw them the first time.
Oh, they will be. They will be. You know, they lost their quarterback, and the kid that they put in there to play quarterback when we were over there, I'm sure that he's improved between now and then, and it'll be a super ball game. It'll be an excellent, excellent football game. We'll have to put out a super effort.
From the 17, Chandler straight up the middle. Great running 5. He backs in. Did he get in? Oh, he's very close. Boy, that was a super run by Mel Chandler.
Jethro Bondine going to be a brain surgeon when he grows up.
He knows how to whittle into that line, I'll tell you that. I thought he was going to get in there. He had his back turned to the goal line, was trying to shove it on in. Got down to the 1, 16 yards on that. Corbin's 21st first down of this football game. It has been all Corbin this second half. Here we go. First and goal to go from the 1-yard line. They operate in a power set. It's going to be Hart, and Hart scores the touchdown.
Annie over, Chris Hart without a spike haircut.
Hart has scored. Corbin takes a 34-0 lead in this football game. Hart, Creech, Stevens have scored in this second half. In the first half, we had Fox getting the first 2 touchdowns, and then Stevens picked up in the second half with our 3rd touchdown. Then came Creech, and now Chris Hart. And now the try for the point after. It is good again. So there's timeout for Middlesboro with 6 minutes, 43 seconds to go. Timeout on the score is Corbin 35, Middlesboro nothing. 35-0, Corbin leads. And the kickoff will be coming from Metzger. You know, last night on Channel 27, they flashed the score, Corbin 35, Middlesboro 12. Didn't say anything, but it flashed on the final scores of high school teams. They were pretty close. If we can hold it here, it could be 35-0. 6:43 to go. So Metzger has been putting them in the end zone. Let's see what he does here. It will go down to the 5-yard line where it's going to be returned by Shale. He gets up to the 20, and that's going to be about all. So, Bill, a lot of youngsters that haven't really played at all this year getting into this game.
Boy, they got a lot of heart, too.
Bill thrilled to death with what he's seeing here. They did a good job on stymieing that kickoff return as Middlesboro will start from their 20-yard line. Next week, it'll be Corbin and Russell County at Campbell Field. great crowd has turned out here tonight for Corbin. Middlesboro, I guess, was a little thin. Matter of fact, they're very thin over across the way now because their cheering section, the stands are about half full, whereas the Corbin crowd filled up this side of Bradner Stadium, and they had them standing on both ends of the football field. Now a penalty or what? I was looking down. What happened there?
I don't know, but this team with heart's going to get to do it again.
Okay. Corbin on top, 35-0, 6:36 to go. I believe this team is a little different than last year's in that we peaked early last year, and this team has been coming on more and more each week this year. And what I think tonight has played one of their finest football games. So
I'm so proud of our coaching staff. You know, I know how hard those two losses that we've had this year have cut in, especially to Coach Adams. Go back to the Cumberland loss, and I know how deeply that cut Coach Adams. You know, we were the induction ceremonies, the banquet, all that hoopla that we were going through. He's a part of that team. He's out there, and you know, he's got his team, and that night had to be something that's hurt him deep. But tonight, boy, he's got to be very proud.
15-yard penalty against Corbin has put it back to the 25 where they're going to be kicking off, and Metzger really puts the toe into it. Wow, did he put it into it. All the way down to the 10-yard line where Taylor takes it for Middlesboro. Taylor to the 20, Taylor to the 25, and that is all. That was one of the best kickoffs that we've had all year as Brian Metzger put it way down there from the 25 where he kicked it all the way to the 10-yard line of Middlesboro.
I can't say anything with a mouthful.
Okay. My partner here, Bill, is having his finest hour this year. Enjoying this. Middlesboro will start from their 25-yard line now. They have a new quarterback in there, too. We'll pick him up in just a moment. Taylor gets the call. Taylor cuts up to the 35, and down he goes.
Yeah. Okay, got Barnett over there. You've got Brockman on the tackle. You've got wrong arm Justice, Bobby Justice, number 36, in initial contact.
Taylor, the ball carrier, the quarterback right now is Robbie Yoakum, a sophomore. They got just shy of the 10 yards that they needed, so it's second down, a yard to go for the first down. Wideouts to the left side. Yoakum, the quarterback, will call, and he'll give it to Taylor again, who got enough for the first down to about the 36.
Hey, I want to say something here because we made 2 or 3 trips up the valley up here this year, and the same bunch that Middlesboro has in right now, I believe, is their JV, or it's near their freshman team, and our JV and freshmen have we've beaten Middlesboro. JV team beat Middlesboro twice this year. Freshman team beat Middlesboro twice. 8th grade team beat Middlesboro this year, and the varsity beat Middlesboro this year. And if memory serves me right, according to Buddy Martin, the Middlesboro varsity has not beaten our kids since our seniors were in the 7th grade.
Oh, Yoakum starts to throw the ball. He gets by.
Larry Martin absolutely smothered him.
And then Martin comes back on top of him, drops him. It might have been a headgear penalty when he grabbed him, though. Got him back at the 27-yard line. And so penalty marker is dropped. You know, Middlesboro, until a moment ago, had not picked up a first down this half.
That's outstanding. You called it a minute ago. They had the ball 3 plays. They fumbled. They had the ball 3 plays. They punted. They've not picked up a first down. Let's try to get some of these kids right now. We got Jody Bodner in there. We got Arlie Burke in there. We got 85 Larry Martin. We got 63. Is that other Barnett? We got Justice 36. We've got number 69 Brockman. We got number 55. We got Metzger in there. We got 58. 58 Sean Blankenship. 61 the other Barnett. And we've got we said Arlie Burke.
Did you miss anybody? You were going fast. Number 55, we got Metzger in there. Let's see, 63 would be John Barnett. 61 would be Jeff.
84 Severe.
All right, 84 Severe to the left side. Okay. It was a penalty against Middlesboro. Now Yoakum on an end around.
End around. Got it played. We played it.
And down he goes after getting up to about the 15.
Jody Botner and Barnett played it perfectly.
Everybody playing well here tonight.
17 Sadler, Tweety Bird, Luke Sadler going into the ball game. Number 27, we got McPherson going into the football game. Sean Blankenship's coming out.
So Middlesboro has it 3rd down and 30 for the first down. The ball at the 18-yard line. Middlesboro will have their double wideouts to the right side. Now remember, they're playing JVs in there also against Corbin at this point. Yoakum as the whistle sounds, and they'll stop the play. Bill, while they reset the ball for the penalty, let's talk about this. In the last 10 years, you were telling me that Corbin had won 99 games.
Tonight's victory in the last 10 years makes Corbin's 100th victory. They've got 20 defeats in the last 10 years for an average of 10 wins, 2 losses per year.
I doubt that any other high school in the state has as good a record in the last 10 years as Corbin. An average of 10 wins and 2 losses. This will be their 100th victory in that 10-year span. And, of course, looking to add on to it now because next week they'll go against Russell County at Campbell Field. 4:11 to go in this one. Middlesboro now set to go on 3rd down as Yoakum will fire it over the middle. He got his man up at the 40-yard line, and down he goes.
Tackle made by Tweety Bird Sadler.
Well, that still won't be enough for a first down. But at this point in the ball game, I don't really think they care too much. It's going to be 4th down and some 7 yards for the first down.
You know, we got several freshmen and going in and out. Oh, it's nice, boy. It's nice. Got freshmen playing football here at Middlesboro tonight.
The biggest game of the year, and the freshmen are getting in there. Yoakum looking. Yoakum in trouble, and down he goes back at the 35-yard line.
Brockman, Blankenship, Mims, Burke.
Corbin will take over the football now, leading 35-0. Just 3.5 minutes to go. And we're going to see, I guess, Sadler come in at quarterback at this point. Mel Chandler trots out there. Arlie Burke is out there. McDaniels is out there. I said McDaniels, McPherson. That was McDaniels last year. Pardon me. Number 27. And coming into the lineup for Corbin right now is Derek Sears. So the Hounds are set to go from the Middlesboro 37.
You got Bachner, Sears, and Chandler in the backfield along with Sadler.
And it's Chandler getting the call as he moves it to the 32.
Oh. Hey, listen, pound for pound, number 20, Brent Jackson, a freshman. Watch him.
A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for Corbin now. 2 minutes and 42 seconds to go. These kids are having the time of their life as they're out participating in the big game. Corbin goes on in state playoff competition. Sadler on the call. Gives it to Sears as he tries around in to the left side and will get short yardage, maybe a yard.
Got to cut it up. You got to cut it up. Backs want to run outside. You got to cut it up. Let's see, number 19. Who we got number 9? Oh, Grigsby. Got Grigsby in there right now, replacing Jackson. We got somebody else that went in. We need to get them. Be sure we get them too.
John Sermont, number 14.
Okay, number 14, Sermont.
It's going to be 3rd down and, say, 4 yards to go for the first down for Corbin. 2:10 remaining in this game. Who would ever have thunk that it would turn into such a rout as it has here tonight? 35-0. And Corbin with the football. Here's the 3rd and 4 play as Sadler goes under. He'll deal off to
Grigsby. Boy, I tell you what, he likes to get out there and he likes to cruise. When he gets the football, got to watch him too. He's going to be a good one. He's a good runner. He picks his way well. He likes to lay his head on the blockers, and he likes to go with it. Very deceptive.
Well, he almost got the first down. It's going to be just shy. 4th down, a yard to go at the Middlesboro 28-yard line. So now the JVs are looking for a first down with 1.5 minutes to go. Here's the play on 4th down. And it's going to be Grigsby again. He got that first down.
First down. Good job. Good job. They've done this all year, though. They've done this all year against this team right here. Excellent job by the Hounds.
That'll be the 22nd first down of the ball game for Corbin. Middlesboro has but one first down the second half. In the first half, Middlesboro had 7, and Corbin had 11. In this half, Corbin has 11, Middlesboro has 1. That'll give you an idea of the domination of Corbin this second half. While I was premature, I said he got it. He did. They stretched the chain on the measurement. Just a minute 12 to go in our football game. So Corbin does get their 22nd first down of this football game. Next week, we hope all of you that are listening, plus those that are here, will show up at Campbell Field to root the Red Hounds on. They've come off their finest hour now, and they've got to get back up for the Russell County football game next week. So we're set to go from the 26-yard line. Sadler deals off to Jackson as Jackson cuts it down that left side. Boy, watch him push him in. Watch him go.
I want you to notice that 19, Grigsby, Botner, and Mims absolutely drove 3 men 20 yards deep into the secondary and took all 3 of them to the ground.
The gain was good to the 20-yard line. So that's a pickup of 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Just 38 seconds to go now. These youngsters want to play some more.
Okay, it's not Sermont. That's Brian Sutton, number 14. I'm sorry. Brian Sutton's number 14 for the Hounds.
All right. It may be another first down. We'll wait to see.
Yeah, if Jackson's carrying the ball and it's the first down territory, he'll get it.
Did he get it? No, it's going to be just shy of a first down. Chet, I'm having trouble, too. I don't know all these numbers. Hoover's got them in his head.
We won.
Okay. The clock runs out before they can get another play off, and the Corbin Red Hounds have really showed their superiority here tonight as they defeat Middlesboro by 35-0. And if you can come off momentum like this, Bill, it could take you a long way.
Well, you know, it seems like the games that we've been up here on since back to 1982, and that pivotal point in the season when we were up here and we were down some 2 touchdowns at halftime, and came back, turning point of the whole season, a season that was very suspect, went on to play in the state championship against Glasgow, and we beat Glasgow for the state championship. It seemed like it when we come up here and it's a do or die situation for us. We've been very fortunate. We've been up here and we've been on the upper end of the stick, and super feeling tonight.
Well, I'm not used to these blowouts like that. We're used to going away 10-9 and that kind of game.
Well, I get so excited. We had our young kids out here. Our young kids doing the job out here for us tonight. We got down to that point, and they're out there playing with enthusiasm that is second to none.
Looking at some individuals tonight here, we had a lot with superlatives, and we do want to continue to mention Stevens and Fox and people like that really inspired our offense.
Well, you know, you seniors and the kids know, all the young kids know, freshmen, sophomores, juniors know that the seniors are in a situation where it could well be their last game, and they played with enthusiasm that was second to none.
We're going to be working again together next week.
You're right.
All right, thank you, Bill Hoover. What a game here tonight as the Red Hounds win it by 35-0. So, for those of you that have watched our replay on Channel 11 Southern Cablevision, we invite you to be with us again next Sunday night at 8 o'clock for the replay. And until then, good night, everybody. Here on WYGO, we're going to be back to recap tonight's activity right after these words from our sponsors.